Finally, new archer artifact, which is Unending Hatred, is available in the Forge of Light event. And of course, I managed to save up a lot of forged keys and gems, which in total will be 120 draws. And of course, we will need some luck in order for us to unlock the Unending Hatred, and not only unlock, to increase some levels, because of course it's important to have high levels on artifacts. But at first, I believe, especially for free-to-play players, number one priority should be to actually unlock the artifact and start using it in open field PvP. Of course, we choose Unending Hatred, and of course, I want to speak about a little bit regarding Exemplar Wish. Currently, I have 1,260 draws, and we all know that in order for us to actually unlock this feature, we need 2,000 draws, and then we will be able to get red artifacts with additional effects. And trust me, those additional effects on some of the artifacts are super amazing. So hopefully, at least until end of this year, I will be able to unlock this feature, and I will be able to showcase some of the uniqueness of the artifacts which we have seen, like for example Rattle Spear. Really good, because normal Rattle Spear you need to stand still to deal damage, but Exemplar Rattle Spear you can actually deal damage while moving. So that's a big change, and in general, additional effects are one of the most important features in terms of artifact strengths. And I hope that I will be able to get 2,000 draws pretty soon, right? So that's basically small talk regarding Exemplar Wish, and now let's start our most important aspect of this video, which is of course trying the draws. We have 120 draws for this opening, and of course I believe we will be able to unlock this artifact. Honestly, well, I should have a 0 luck in order for me to not actually open it. So let's not waste too much time, and let's go and let's start our Forge of Light for the Unending Hatred. First 10 draw. Yeah, that's epic one. In general, I also like to get some epic artifacts for myself in order for me to actually... Alright, legendary one, come on. Maybe on a 20th draw we will be able to get Unending Hatred. Come on. Come on. Yes, no! Spring of Silence. I have no idea how many times I have gotten Spring of Silence from the Forge of Light. This will be saved whenever we're gonna unlock Exemplar Wish. I will be using these kind of artifacts which I'm not using to scrap it and get the wish ones, right? So first one is not good. This is not good for me. Alright, let's just continue, right? Because if the second one won't gonna be the Unending Hatred, then the third one will be for sure the Hatred, because it will be on a PT, right? So another epic one. I hope we're gonna get the artifact in general, like unlock, right? Because it will be weird if we won't gonna be able to get it. But yeah, I have my hopes high that at least we are going to unlock the artifact. Then in the future, of course, I will try my best to slowly increase the levels, right? So yeah, that's the first 16. Another epic draw, and soon we should be able to get another legendary one. So yeah, let's continue with the gems. We have 61k gems saved up for the Unending Hatred, and hopefully we're gonna get it, right? Alright, another epic one. Yeah, slowly I'm getting worried, by the way. Slowly I'm getting worried. Another epic one, come on. Yep. This is generally my luck in terms of artifacts in this game. Like, there is not a single artifact which I got easily. Every single time whenever there is a new archer artifact, I have a pain because I just don't get luck. Alright, another epic artifact. Yep. I'm getting worried. Maybe now? Alright, now it's legendary one, right? And hopefully this will be... Yeah. Mana Stone Hunter. Welcome. So there is a high chance that we won't gonna get Unending Hatred at all. Yeah. Mana Stone Hunter, Spring of Silence. Yep. Alright, maybe now this for sure. Yeah, finally, Unending Hatred is here. At least we managed to unlock this artifact, right? Great. I'm really happy. But of course, in my mind, I thought I would get at least like level 3, but at least we actually unlocked the artifact. Alright. Maybe we can get one more. Who knows? Maybe one more. Yeah, I will still try my best, right? I will still try my best. However much gems I have, I will just keep going. Maybe we're gonna get one more level on this artifact, which will be super cool. Right, let's see. We have like 3 more draws, like 30 draws. Another epic one. Well, if we won't gonna get it, at least we are collecting Exemplar wish draws for ourselves, and for sure that should be also a good idea. Another epic one. Alright, so basically with 120 draws we got 3 legendary artifacts, right? For a second I thought it was legendary. So for 120 draws we got 3 artifacts. One was Spring of Silence, one was Mana Stone Hunter, and the third one was actually the Unending Hatred. Well, yeah, it was horrible luck, of course. Let me check how much we got. Yeah, we are super close. Well, I guess it's a super close for me because I have been trying my best for 1 whole year to make it to 2000 draws. So, yeah. So, 3 artifacts. 1 was which we wanted. 2 was basically garbage, but at least we actually acquired the artifact, right? Now let's go and let's check out Unending Hatred, how it actually looks. Come on, let me go. Alright, where is it? Yeah, this one, right? Unending Hatred. Amazing name, amazing look. I love how this axe looks. Marksman unit attack, Legion attack, and most important is Cyclone of Despair, right? Deals physical damage to a designated target, and maximum damage will be 5.6k, and for a single target damage that's quite a lot, right? And inflicts extermination mark for 5 seconds. I guess extermination mark we are seeing on a new archers. It's quite a synergy. Legions with extermination mark are immediately rooted when they fall below 5% units remaining. Well, it's a 10% units remaining. 10% is way better because 5%, like who cares if somebody is rooted who has 5% units, right? 10% might be a different topic, right? Also, additional effect. The Wilder Legion deals 50% more piercing attack damage. And what's the piercing attack damage? Counts as normal attack damage and is affected by buffs and debuffs that affect normal attack damage. However, triggering piercing attack damage does not count as launching normal attack. I will be honest, piercing attack is not really obvious how it works. Like, it's normal attack, like it's same as normal attack, kind of affected by normal attack buffs and debuffs. Then why are we calling it piercing attack if it's same as normal attack? Alright, I still need more clarity regarding the piercing attack in general. So yeah, maybe in the future we're gonna have a better wording for this feature of this game, right? So yeah, skill damage factor 5.6k, units remaining threshold 10%, and piercing attack damage bonus 30%. Generally 30, 35 and 40% is quite a good amount of percentage in terms of buffs for archer gameplay. That's our Cyclone of Despair, right? Also, the one more topic which I wanted to speak is, of course, regarding new archers. Unfortunately, I still don't have them because on a Wheel of Destiny, no luck. I'm waiting for lucky spins. So, a lot of players asked me to tell them how you should actually build the Kolk and Milra, right? So, here are the build order for G6 archers. For the Kolk, since we know that Kolk is PvP hero and it's marksman PvP precision, basically best possible talent tree for archer open field gameplay hero, my advice would be to awaken Kolk, right? Not even because Kolk has a super amazing awakening skill. No, Kolk does not have super amazing awakening skill, simply because every single skill is usable in open field PvP. So basically, you have to max out everything, right? Even Legion March Speed. I have seen some builds, people are saying 5-5-5-1 will be enough, but no, it won't gonna be enough. Simply because this March won't gonna have enough March Speed. It will be one of the most slow March Speed hero pair for the Archer gameplay, and trust me, it will ruin your 5 archers, because this March will be just too slow, right? And not only that, 30% piercing attack damage bonus is impressive, and also healing granted bonus. Well, we know that Milra has a healing on a first skill. 10% is quite good for healing, right? So if you are thinking that you're gonna build 5-5-5-1, then trust me, you will be super slow. That's why, in my opinion, the number one advice from me for Kolk will be to basically awaken this hero, right? Because every single skill is really, really good. Maybe not amazing awakening skill, it's pretty average, but still, it's good. So, like, first skill max level, second skill max level, third skill max level, and fourth skill max level. If you're gonna do that, you are basically awakening Kolk, right? Regarding Milra, right? Milra is marksman rally tank, and it's super amazing that rally skill is the fourth skill, right? So, well, I like the first skill because of the variable healing. That's basically Magrat's skill. So the build order for the Milra, right? Now you can easily go, especially if you are a free-to-play player and you don't have a lot of legendary hero tokens saved up, you can easily go 5-5-5-1, right? Because if you are a free-to-play player, you generally never run rallies as a rally leader, right? You don't care about rallies. You only care about rallies when you are sending your troops to your alliance main rally leader. So basically, if you will have 5-5-5-1, you already have almost full potential of this hero, right? But it does not really mean that awakening skill of Milra is bad. Awakening skill of Milra, Hunter of Hunters. Whenever Whitehorn Justice is triggered, the Legion has 50% chance to deal 6% more damage, maximum 3 stacks. Stacks are cleared upon leaving battle. So what's the idea, right? I believe Milra's awakening skill is better than Kolk's awakening skill, so if you have a chance to awaken Milra, if you are spender, or maybe you have saved a lot of legendary hero tokens, universal ones, then I believe awakening Milra is a great choice, right? I like the awakening skill, 80% more damage, come on, like, it's good, right? It actually increases your damage by a lot, right? And for myself, how I would build Kolk and Milra, it's pretty easy. I would awaken Kolk at first. I would put Milra 5-5-5-1 and start collecting my legendary hero tokens, and whenever I will have enough, I will awaken Milra also. I honestly believe that this is one of the best archer hero pair for the open field PvP, and I'm already really glad that archers already have 4 amazing hero pairs. And you might ask, which ones? Kolk, Milra, Ruby, Aylan, Magrat, Zaida, Palgrim, Sibyl. Finally, I have been waiting for this moment for such a long time. Finally, archers are going to have 4 legendary hero pairs which is going to give you lot of merits. Of course, I strongly believe Colgan, Milrine, Ruby and Kylan will always get lot of and most merits. Then Falgrim and Sybil and Magrat and Zaida will be always one of the most tanky hero pair in terms of surviving the fights, right? So yeah, pretty good day to be Archer main in my opinion. And of course, whenever I'm gonna unlock these heroes and add some levels, and when the KVK will actually start, I will be more than glad to show you how amazing these heroes are in open field PvP, and also I will share what kind of merits these heroes are going to give us during the fights, right? As always, if you like the video, press like, subscribe, share. It gives me more and more motivation when you actually do that. I wish everybody amazing day, morning and night. We are going to see each other really soon. Bye bye and good luck.